Alright, let's try again. So, today's been quite the fucking day. So, yesterday, that's as far as I could get. I had to run out of here in a hurry, and I couldn't get any pictures or anything. But, it's raining today, so I can't get no progress on that. So, that's basically being held up by two loose bolts in that ratchet strap. But, we'll get there. But today, last night, I dropped 4 wheels off. The 2 wheels that were originally on the back of this with those Dunlop GT qualifiers, and then the fucking rally wheels. It tells me to be there before 11. I show up at fucking... I dropped them off last night. I showed up at like 9:30 this morning. And then he tells me he needs an hour and a half. So I go and I fuck around for an hour and a half, playing with myself. Right? Oh, not really. I went and got the bolts I needed for my nose, but still. Screwing around, wasting gas, whatever, right? I come back, and 2 of my wheels are still sitting outside. So at that point, I'm like, fuck it, I'll just come here when they're closing then. And, hopefully they'll be done then, right? And my girl talked me into going in there. Well, I'm glad I did, because I went in there, and he didn't even fucking bother to call me to tell me that, he dismounted one of these rally wheels, and one of the beads has, rust pits on it. And he thinks it won't hold air, and he wants to put a fucking... a tube in it, and fucking he ain't got no tubes. And I'm like, well, what am I gonna put a fucking tube in it for? I'm trying to restore this car. I'll just call the guy and get 2 more fucking wheels, right? So I tell him, I'm like, all I need this thing to do is hold up a car for right now. Like, slather some fucking bead sealer on it and fucking mount the tires, right? I'll still pay you, no big deal. He didn't want to fucking do that, right? So instead of fucking, getting mad and upset and fucking causing a scene, I decided to I said, you know what, I'll just take my shit and I'll go. So I loaded up my fucking dismounted fucking tire and the fucking rim and then all this. And I bring the rims to the fucking shadiest fucking shop in Middleborough, Massachusetts. Fucking no, if you're from the area and you've heard the name United U, you know what I'm talking about. Okay, I bring it over there and fucking I basically fucking did this myself. They let me use their fucking machine, and this fucking tire is on there, and it's fucking holding air. No shit, with the bead sealer that I put on, right? But I go to do the other one, and as you see, because it's still on a fucking jack and jack stands, I go to put it on the other one, and there's a fucking hole in the sidewall. Now, how did the hole get in the sidewall? Because when it was mounted on that fucking Krager rim, it was holding up the fucking car just fine for years. So how did a hole get in the sidewall? So either fucking a hole got in it when it was at the first place. I'm not going to mention any names. Either a hole got in it in the first place and it was slow leaking the whole ride over to fucking the second place. Or fucking in my frustration of throwing shit around and fucking I did it when I threw it in the back of the car. I don't fucking know. But I know I didn't put a hole in it mounting it because I mounted the thing myself. And they had plenty of fucking tire grease and everything else to use. So there's nothing with that there. So yeah, that's how my day's been going. So yeah, I guess we'll just call this fucking Mike's gripe session for today. No work's gotten done. My car's still up on jack stands, and now I gotta find a fucking tire. Possibly from the 2 front wheels that kept going flat. I just looked at them again. There aren't any cracks in the tire like I thought there were. It was just leaking around the sidewall, and there was cracks in those rims. So hopefully I can salvage one of those tires to put on there for now. But in the long run, I'm gonna have to call my guy and see if I can get 2 more wheels, because these ones, this one has the same fucking rusty bullshit on the corner, and it's holding air. So am I gonna have to fucking I don't know. I can't even talk about it right now. I'm probably gonna have to put tubes in all 4 tires in order to I don't know. Like I say to myself, when I get like this, don't let it ruin the rest of your fucking day. And I'm not going to. I'm going home. I'm done for today. It's raining out. I'm pissed off. But, you know, I hope you guys are having a good day. I hope somebody's having a good day, because I certainly am not. I'm fucking pissed. Because now I'm looking at this rim and it's got a bunch of fucking rust buildup on it too, but it's holding air. So I'm wondering if I'm going to run into the same problems. I don't know. I don't know, guys. Tell me what you think in the comments. I love to read all you guys' comments and stuff. And I read every single one, and I make sure I like and react to every single one. So, thanks. Take care. Till the next one.